Rocky caught a mouse. Look at that. Oh my gosh, Rocky, good for you. He caught a mouse. Well, he's catching one anyway. He's in the process. There you go. He's got it. Now, where he goes with it, I don't know, but he's got it anyway. There he is. See, he doesn't like me to see him killing them, so I'll give him his privacy. He's got it in his mouth, though. He's caught a mouse. You caught a mouse, Rocky. Good for you. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, there you go. You took care of it, eh? Well, that's a good boy. That's such a good boy. Thank you for killing that mouse. Hey? Oh my gosh. Whew. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Anyway, Rocky killed a mouse. What do you know? Okay. Oh. Yeah, he's freeing my camper of vermin. I appreciate that. I know it looks awful to see that, and some people might be quite offended by that. But the thing is, I can't have those in the camper. I already have enough health issues going on in there, and I can't have mice on top of it. And so I'm grateful to Rocky for doing that. They get into my food and everything, eh? And I'm already having issues trying to keep food and everything. So, as awful as that looks, that is a necessary thing. And Rocky's a great asset to me in so many ways, including that. So I know, I feel sorry for the little mouse. I understand that some people might have an emotional reaction to what just took place. But I did want to show that, because it is also part of the reality of living like this. And I'm in a camper in a field. I'm going to get mice. And that camper would be overrun with them if not for Rocky. But, you know, he's going to be 15 years old on August the 30th, which is the equivalent to 76 years in cat years. And he's still a hunter. You see what he did there, eh? He's a master hunter, he is. Anyway, I mean, if anybody is offended by that, then I'm sorry you're offended, but I'm not sorry for showing it, because it's important to depict this life as it really is, and this is part of this life anyway. This is a real part of what we live with and what we go through every day, and it's, you know, this is the reality. Mosquitoes, flies, hornets' nests, black mold, mice, raccoons, all kinds of weather, freezing cold in the winter time and just roasting, searing temperatures in the summer. I think that the mouse has gotten in behind my water bottles. Hey, here, let me help you. Let me help you. There you go. Poor little guy. Okay, we'll put this in here. Anyway, the reality of the situation is all of that. Rust, too. I've lost a lot of food in cans to rust. I've lost a lot of food to ants. I've had to sift the ants out of my sugar. My bed is full of black mold. I've had my pasta and my powdered potatoes and things like that, and instant oatmeal and things go moldy. I mean, it's been, you know, I've lost hundreds of dollars in food to mold. Hey, where is it, Rocky? Where's your new friend? He's not even here, sweetie. Did he get away? Did he get away on you? He might have got away, eh? I don't know. I see the mosquitoes are going inside now. We can't have that. I wonder where the mouse is now. Now I'm going to wonder about it. I thought it was dead, but maybe it wasn't. Anyway, I gotta put the leftover macaroni into my little root cellar I have over there, my little tote that I buried under the ground, and that I have, hey you killed a mouse, eh? I hope you did anyway. I'm hoping you killed it. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to step on it if it's in here. Let me turn on the light. I'll turn on this light here. And we'll be able to have a better look and see where it's at. If we can find it. It's not in my boot, is it? You never know, it might be. Anyway, I'll put this back because obviously the mouse isn't here. We'll put these back, we will. Yeah, we will then. Okay, I don't know where it went, Rocky. Hopefully it went out the door. There's this one too to put back. Okay. Anyway, this is the reality. It's not as glamorous as I make it out to be. You know, this life. It's not as glamorous as I make it out to be. In the winter time, Rocky's water has frozen solid in his bowl. I've had my food, my canned goods freeze solid. It's every day is a new adventure living this way, and I've learned a lot. I developed a lot of coping mechanisms and a lot of survival strategies, and that's all good. However, the fact remains that it's a very hard life. It's a very hard life, and more of us are having to live it because our whole system is at the point of collapse. You know, everything's going to hell in a handbasket, and so here we are. And that's the truth of it. Lots of people are living far rougher than I am. There's people living in tents and parks and everything else. It's really bad. You know, I don't know what's going to become of most of us. I'm doing my best to build some sort of a future, but I honestly don't know where I go from here, or what's going to happen to me. I really don't at this point. And yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot of us dealing with a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of us dealing with a lot of things, especially people getting on in age like I am. There's a lot of people far older than I am living in far worse circumstances, you know. And that's a hell of a thing, you know, for a person who lives all their life and looks after themselves and everything. And a lot of people that have had children and everything else and raised them, you know, worked, been productive members of society, and then they end up in a jam because of the banking system and the government, and because of corruption. Did you get it? I think he's got it in his mouth. I think he's found it. I think so. I'm hoping anyway. I'm hoping. I think he's found it. Hey, did you find it? I can't really tell. I thought he did. Maybe he put it, I don't know. Anyway, I gotta put this in the, oh, wait a minute here. I gotta put this in my underground freezer, Rocky, in my little root cellar thing I made. Anyway, this is the thing. Whenever I open this up, Rocky's right here because he likes to, see, I got a thing here too. Okay, you pup, out of there, you. I got a little visitor in here with me, in amongst me. He can't get out on his own. There he is. I think he's out now. Okay, here we go. There's my little root cellar buried under the ground. I put this plug in here, this styrofoam plug that I covered in sign maker's tape, and sign maker's tape is great stuff. If you ever do end up in my situation, you can get yourself some sign maker's tape. That would definitely be a good idea. You stay close, Rocky, okay? We're going to go in very soon. Anyway. Yeah, I guess that's it for now, anyway. Don't want this to be a complaining video or anything. I'm not telling you this stuff as a way of complaining. I'm just telling you that right now I'm living pretty rough. And there's a lot of people living far rougher than I am. And a lot of people who are even less able to do it than I am. And, you know, it's not good. And there's a lot of people on their way to this life, too. There's a lot of people who are only a paycheck away from being in this type of a situation. You know. And it's all by design. We have governments and everything that are pushing this as they want this to be the future. They want this to be your future. They want it to be my future. Or it is my present, but they want it to be my future too. And they don't want me to escape from this. And they want to bring you, if you're not already here or worse off, they want to bring you down to this. So just bear that in mind. And you know, watch for the wolves at your door, because you know, and when you see them, you know them. If you're watching. And maybe you'll be able to prevent them from doing you harm. You know. Maybe not. I wasn't able to. But if you're able to, then God bless you and all the more power to you. You know. Anyway, that's it for now. I appreciate you all very much for listening to my various rants and so on. Like I say, I know this video sounds a little whiny, and it started out with a mouse being killed, so this may not be a favorite for many of you, but bear in mind this is reality. Reality often isn't pretty. It's not going to be my favorite video either, but I'm doing it because I just want to portray a little bit of the brutal reality of this situation. And that's just a small smidgen of it, you know. Anyway, I'm very lucky to have Rocky. He does keep the rodent population down. We need to keep the rodent population down. We don't need anything else working against us right now. And so, as ugly as that is the reality of our situation, and we need to keep it. We need to keep the rodent population down. That little mouse put up a good fight, though, eh? You see, he even lunged at Rocky a few times.